What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live talking about this upcoming DraftKings slate for tomorrow, Wednesday. Phoenix at the Clippers. So before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's been a ton, as y'all know. I want to knock this video out now because I work again tonight, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So again, I just wanted to get this video up and running before the game started tomorrow. So like I said, before we begin, hit the like button for me. Definitely subscribe. It always helps me out. Now let's dig in to the slate. We have the Hawks and the Bucks tonight, which will be a great game. And then, like I said, tomorrow is the Phoenix Suns at the Clippers. So let's dig into this Phoenix and Clippers matchup. So Paul George at top 12,000. I don't imagine Kawhi playing. I imagine that Paul George is going to want to take over. His price did go up to 12,000 now. So it's going to be hard to fit him in along with the three studs from the Suns. So we're going to have to figure that out with the build. But Paul George, almost a lock this late. I mean, you cannot go wrong with him. He's shooting lights out. He's taking over for this team. I love Paul George here. Looking at Devin Booker and Chris Paul, Devin Booker finally got out of his shooting slump. So compared to Chris Paul, it's a toss-up now, in my opinion, because Chris Paul, he's not really doing the peripherals well, but I do like Chris Paul. It's just I don't like that he's getting under 40. So looking at Devin Booker, I'd much rather get to him at 10-2. DeAndre Ayton is continuing to smash. I'm surprised how he didn't really do as well in this matchup as I thought he would in this last game. So looking at DeAndre Ayton, I still like him. I think he can go off. Reggie Jackson, the price is now 8-2. He's being the secondary guy. 8-2's a hefty price tag when I know I can go up to DeAndre Ayton and possibly get a matchup proof. So I don't mind Reggie Jackson. I'd much rather pivot up to DeAndre Ayton. Looking at Mikal Bridges now at 6'6". He had an awful game. I'm off of him. We need to watch the Zubac news because Zubac news is going to be the key to this slate because of the knee. I'm surprised how they activated him at first because given that's a UCL, MCL, that usually takes 2 to 3 weeks to come back from, and he tried to come back in 2 days. So I'll be surprised if he plays here. I'm fading him, though. Once again, looking at Terrence Mann, who started, I do like Terrence Mann. He really didn't produce like he was supposed to last game starting, so I'm hoping he gets another run at the starting job to hopefully boost up his usage rate. Looking at Jay Crowder, 5'4", I mean, he's due for a game. I feel like this Jay Crowder game is going to come out of nowhere, and we need to be early before it's too late. I want him at 5'4". Boogie Cousins' price did go up. 11 minutes, he got you 24 points. So, looking at Boogie Cousins, I don't like now that the price is up to 4.8. That kind of scares me. Pat Bev at 4.6, not really doing much. We know how that goes with him, but I don't mind it. Marcus Morris had a great game. I love Marcus Morris at 4,000, especially now with Zubac. Zubac possibly being out. I do love me some Marcus Morris. Batum at 3,000 now. Nicholas Batum, 3,000. Think about that. He was up there in the 8,000s. So looking at his price now at 3,000, I love him as a value because you can fit in Marcus Morris and Paul George and include Nicholas Batum. And if you wanted to run the Paul George cap, that gives you 8-3 left over to play around with. So I'm loving this starting build with these three guys on the Clippers side of the ball. So that's kind of my core that I'm going with. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in and always hit the like button for me. And I cannot wait to watch this game once again. And let's cash the Bucks and the Hawks game first, and then let's cash this one into a sweep. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope everybody has a good and safe rest of their day.